Well, I'm back from my long hiatus. Took a few months for me to come back to ITAL. Said I retired in the meantime. Back though. So, okay, some updates. Anyways, I've already started on the character creator, and so far it looks a little bit different. As you'll probably notice, the sliders now appear. There's some arrows that help you if you're on mobile. And some of this looks a little bit different. So, let's go ahead and get into it. You can change between male and female. Change between different races. And there's a little bit of an animation now for the color picker thingy. I personally like it. It just shows you what color, but I mean, you probably already saw that. Anyways, this one is for a badge. This is basically what orange is. If you don't understand the lore behind orange, well, you'll have to wait. This update should be coming in around a month. I don't know if I can finish it in that time, so don't hold me to that. Or do. I probably won't listen to you, though, if you try complaining. So yeah, this one's dev only. Yeah. So, in here, the gradient for this stays the same. I'll probably change it later. It's not my favorite, because it doesn't have the greatest amount of choices, even. It's not good. But it's what I'm working with, so I'll deal with it for now. Anyways, all of these are generally from Canisim, except for the tank top. This one is from Blood Dead or Revamp. So yeah, moving on, we have something that's actually amazing. Editable length skirts, going from extremely short, that's almost a belt really, to modest. We also have shoes options now, so you can actually just choose and go ahead with no shoes if you want. Yeah. There's also some glasses. These are made by the community. I did not make any of these. I just put them together. In fact, I probably need to fix that. That doesn't look right. And also, one thing I forgot to even comment on is the fact that you can rotate the character now. So yeah. Anyways, now you have the ability to choose between any hair in Blood Debt. There might be a few of them that are different. Or, well, there might be a few copies of the same one. If you notice any when this update releases, just let me know. Also, if you made any of these, feel free to reach out and I will credit you in the game. That's something I'm completely fine with doing. Anyways, up here you'll notice that the color picker is much different than it is normally. I added a bunch of new tones that are natural and unnatural ones, so if you want to be woke, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you just want to cosplay Miku. That works. Anyways, you can have beards. All of these are kind of disorganized, so I'll probably fix that in a sec. And finally, the crown jewel. Face editing. A lot of people have been requesting this for a while, so I felt like obligated to add it because it wasn't that difficult. I scraped a bunch of faces. Again, these are fan-made, most of these. A few of them are official and from Sneeze, but it's not many. So yeah, if you made these, go ahead and ask for credit. I'll credit you. No issue with that. You can choose between which expression you want to change, and it does save, so if I change like the mouth for this, see if I go to neutral and change the mouth for this one, and switch between, that works. Content is your normal face state, neutral is your, well, neutral, and sad is the extreme of you have not been taking care of your character, so you can make your character look progressively happier if you want, I guess. That works. And then provoked is basically just adrenaline. Any situation that adrenaline would be released, and that's the name for it in the code, is adrenaline, but yeah. So you can go ahead and change any of those if you want. I don't care anymore. But yeah, this update, like I said, should be coming in a month. It's going to be really big. Practically just revamp, but before revamp. And yeah, testing play should be open pretty soon. At least once I get the gameplay loop going. So yeah, see you in a bit. Hope you enjoy the devlog.